have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity.
We know the air is unfit to breathe and our food is unfit to eat. As if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy.
Silence! The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come.
You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
You have meddled with the primal forces of nature.
Don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts.
It's time to buckle up for making sense of the madness.
And who loves you? And who do you love?
Hey everybody, Jason Bermas here, and we're going to be focusing on two separate stories here today. One that they would like you to take from a quote-unquote left angle, and then one where they're trying to get you to take it from a quote-unquote right angle. And both of which focus on things that push us towards command and control of humanity. And honestly, they push us not only closer to unmitigated warfare against whomever the narrative or establishment chooses, but at the same time disarms the public's ability to rightfully question and defend itself. Okay? And these two stories are the firebombing, if you will, the arson and a really attempted murder of the Shapiro governor mansion and the individual behind that. And now this FSU shooting where with the governor's mansion, you had somebody who is clearly a lunatic, okay, clearly mentally ill, and not just acting for the cameras, folks. You have to be mentally ill to think that setting something on fire is a good thing. Like, you know, there are firebugs out there. I'm sure that's part of this guy's psychosis, but I'm also sure that that individual and then this other individual that opens fire on a campus at randoms, again, you're not changing anything politically there. This is the right winger, and I assume that this person is also heavily medicated. But there's no stories about that. I mean, if you can't see crazy in both of these people and their actions, I don't know what to tell you. All right? And, you know, from what I've seen of the FSU shooting, as far as I know, I've not seen anything of multiple shooters. The casualty is actually very low compared to other mass shootings of this nature. And then you have this person who they have in custody who's also the son of a female sheriff. All right? And I think all of these aspects are really important, but what is the media focusing on? And that's what's important. So this is going to be kind of a short video, but at the same time, I think it's an important one because when you see the headlines we're going to show you and what they want the public to focus on, it really works in the favor, unfortunately, of agendas that are anti-human at the end of the day. So thumbs the video up, subscribe, share. Remember, there are no paid gigs. I need you now more than ever. I want to thank Chris, who recently bought me a coffee, $5, $10, $15. It does mean the world to me. So let's start with MAGA Man, FSU. Gunman's chilling political views are revealed as horrifying footage shows killer rampaging across campus. And quite frankly, I don't love looking at those type of things. Period. I don't. They bother me greatly. Okay? Period. And I did watch some of this. This guy again. Now we're not going to play any of it, but right here, it's all white supremacy. It's all neo-Nazi stuff. Basically, our only rule was no Nazis, colloquially speaking. So I don't even know what this guy's actual political views are. Let me say that. I can almost guarantee you, this is a young guy. I think he's 20 or 21. 20. The alleged shooter's 20 years old, so he's a kid. And that's why, as a target, he probably chose a college campus of his peers, the people that had been engaging with and scolding him on his views. So this group that he would speak, basically our only rule was no Nazis, colloquially speaking. So I don't even know what that means. And he espoused so much white supremacist rhetoric and far-right rhetoric as well. Okay? So this is being said by Reed Seibel, who's the president of this club, that they kicked Inkner out of the group because of his beliefs. Now again, I don't know exactly what his beliefs are. I've seen him in a hat. But you see how the media will play into this. Nazi, white supremacy. Yeah, I see some of my really good friends back home. It's hard for me to believe, but I've been in Iowa now almost 5 years. COVID ruined a lot of people and their critical thinking skills, number one. They used to have it. But now I see some of these posts by people I'm really close to. I can't even believe them. This white supremacist knowledge, this knockout and Nazi knowledge, or not knowledge, rhetoric. I mean, those memes are real. How many Nazis do you really think there are in the United States? I mean, seriously. I mean, look at that Patriot Front group. I mean, Fed after Fed after Fed. Give me a break. In reality, a lot of these people that really do believe that neo-Nazi and espouse that stuff, they're not in good physical condition. Okay? They're not independent people. They're not leaders. They're not quote-unquote alphas. They're as beta as it gets. And yet they want the public to think that that is a real threat and it's associated with the power structure right now. And of course, associated with one half of the political spectrum. So let's take it to the other side, and I think that that's important too. So this one here, man charged in fire at Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro's mansion voiced Palestine support. Cody Bomber faces terror and arson charges after fire and 9/11 call voicing pro-Palestinian views. So now if you question Israel, okay, and if you question what's happening not only in Gaza, but the Middle East in general, Lebanon, Iran, if you question those things, you're a kook like this guy. You're dangerous. You're an arsonist. You see how that works? On both sides, how you can't criticize either side. And this guy right here, I mean, there's video of him. Like, he's got his tongue out. He's acting all wacky. That's, he might in his own mind think he's doing that so he can plead insanity. I'm telling you right now, both of these individuals, I mean, it's almost a lock. Both of them are on some type of psychotropic drug, period. And now, really, you got to wonder with a lot of these drugs that are out there and about how much, even if they're not classified as quote-unquote psychotropics, are they affecting the mindset of individuals? I think it was a Wegovy commercial, one of the new weight loss drugs or whatever. Even there, they're talking about, and again, I don't want to get this wrong. It could have been a different one, but it was one of the weight loss drugs. And they're talking about suicidal thoughts and actions in that one. In that one. I mean, come on now. I mean, it's not every time. But when you're talking about killing other people, and on one side, at random in your peer group, right? And then on the other side, you're going to take down the power structure somehow by firebombing a governor's mansion who has children, by the way. I mean, these aren't actions of intelligent revolutionaries, or these aren't actions of groups that are going to be able to do this widespread, but that's what they want you to believe. And why? So they can impose more command and control systems over you. Like the speech stuff that's happened in this country and the deportations based on peaceful protests are insane. United States citizen or not. And I know there's some people that disagree with me on that. If they're here legally, like we're not talking about, so we haven't talked about this El Salvador guy, right? I mean, it's everywhere, and quite frankly, I think it's kind of a distraction. I'm more concerned with speech laws. I'm more concerned when people are going after, in high power and authority, journalists like Max Blumenthal of the Gray Zone, who does exceptional work. That's what I'm worried about. So, that's been one of my great frustrations with the conservative side whenever I, bring up the Middle East and I hear about pro-Hamas protesters. I don't think that anybody, in general, especially in the United States that's not a Muslim or not directly connected to Palestine or the Middle East, is pro-Hamas in any way. I'm certainly not. That doesn't mean I'm pro-Israel in any way. Pro-peace. Pro-peace. Pro-freedom. I hate. We talk about the COVID 1984 nightmare. The policies over in Israel against their own people were beyond disturbing, beyond destructive. Talk tyranny to the fullest. Okay? Tyranny to the fullest. So, I just want to make sure that everybody understands that we can't keep pushing one side or the other. We can't be hypocritical when we look at issues or people. It has to be issue by issue. And that's why the truth is the truth. You can have your opinions about things. You could be wrong about things. There are plenty of misrepresentations out there, but that's what the mainstream media really is. It's a misrepresentation of these events to try to push their own narratives that essentially end in less freedom for us and more control for the predator class. Thumbs it up, subscribe, and share. Like I said, this was going to be a short one, $5, $10, $15. It means the world to me. I may be posting today a great conversation I had with Jeremy Rise and George Webb over at Rockfin. Or you can go check it out over at Jeremy Rise's channel, mostly on 9/11, but really it went everywhere. And if you're watching on Patriot.tv, then you may have seen that conversation as we used it for the Making Sense of the Madness episodes. If not, again, it may be over on the Patriot.tv Rumble as well. Folks, the whole video is about this. It's not about left or right. It's always about right and wrong. Love you. We'll see you on the flip.